got avocado oil spray, coconut oil with MCT, perfect, 0 calories, 0 everything. MCT is a really good oil to have in the diet. Let's go. And I use this skillet so it makes it taste like it's on the grill. Put those on low to slow it down. I'm gonna start cutting them up into pieces and we'll throw them back in there and saute them up. I'm gonna turn up the heat for just a few minutes. I know some people are weird about cross-contaminating food and stuff. I take that gamble. I get everything organic, so I'll take the gamble. I think we're fine. We'll let this heat up, and then you can see it's almost like it was cooked on the grill. Really good stuff. And we upgraded the steak. It's leaner, it's better everything. And we always do free-range organic chicken. So we're gonna get this bagged up, make our meals, and then we'll get breakfast ready. And we're gonna be sleeping in, but it had to be done. So here we are. All right, I do 2 whole eggs. I kind of cook them real fast so I can keep the yolk. As you may know, when you're in prep, got a little bit of fat in the yolk. You can really taste it, really enjoy it. And then I let that run down my egg whites, which I'll show you. I'll be weighing out the 276 grams. It'll be about 6 egg whites, give or take. But that's what we're weighing them out to. So I'm gonna finish these and then we'll throw the egg whites on. All right, so we got our egg whites here. I'm closing the pan. And I just scramble those up. I messed up my regular whole eggs. Total failure, but it's late as fuck. We are gonna sleep in and get a good 8 hours of sleep. See, I'm on already. Get a good 8 hours of sleep, but we'll let these cook up. I'm gonna start making my oats. Let's go. So I've been using glass, just cleaner, or storing my food in like metal, like no plastic. I like to use this little guy for my oats because I don't get that much, and then once I spice it up, it seems like a lot. All right, so we got organic oats. Everything in this prep is now moving to organic. In the prep, from the steak, the chicken, the rice, everything's moving to 100% organic, even the oats. So we got organic oats. A lot of people have been asking me what I do. So I'm gonna show you. We're gonna cancel this out, make sure we're at 0 grams. Right now, I'm not gonna tell you how many oats I'm doing, but it's not a lot. I'm gonna weigh that out. Okay. Just make sure. There we go. All right, so we got our oats in here. Then, what I like to do, I get water, and I like to preheat them now. I don't like to add anything in it before I cook them. So when I'm cooking them, you know, sometimes if you put like protein or a powder of some sort, whatever you're doing, it'll mess it up. Taste-wise, it'll taste burnt. So I like to cook the oats first, throw them in there 1.5, 2 minutes. 1.5 will probably be good. And then we'll go from there. So checking back up on the egg whites. I got them on a lower heat. I don't want to burn them. And obviously I weigh them before they're cooked. I don't want to lose as little amount of weight as possible. So we have 2 whole eggs. We got 6 egg whites, and give or take, depending on the egg white. It's normally about 276 grams of egg whites. So I try to measure it there, and we'll go from there. I do weigh it after I cook it just to see if I'm short a little bit, which it doesn't really matter. But again, I like to lose as much as or as less as possible, least amount as possible, so I can eat as much as possible and still stay on my plan without going off eating too much. And then obviously eating too little. If you sear these things, you'll lose a lot of it. So we'll throw this guy back on here. See if you guys can see that. Cancel that out. Check on those oats so we don't mess them up. Go ahead and see. I'm looking for 276 grams. It looks like we're going to be pretty much there. So after cooking, 262. So not bad. We didn't lose much. Can't complain. I always like to scrape the sides off. You know how it is in prep. Every little thing counts. I'll shake it sometimes. 262. So we're good. I'm gonna go ahead and throw this in the fridge. I do have something here that I like to use. It's coconut oil with MCT. There's 0 on everything in here. There's not a dime, not anything bad for you. It's pretty expensive. Just do a quick dash. It's pretty expensive, but MCT oil is really good for you on how your body processes and digests and uses the right nutrients. And also when you're taking supplements, MCT oil is good to have in your diet. So there's our eggs. I got my chocolate peanut butter protein powder from Evogen. Use code TREYQ10. Really good stuff. It's got EAAs, BCAAs. It's got a low fat, 1 gram, barely any carbs, 25 grams of protein. Best mixing protein powder, one of the best tasting protein powders. When you're mixing and doing this, like with what I'm showing you here, it's very important that you have a powder and protein that's going to mix properly. So what I do, I put a little bit of protein powder on my oats. We do about a half. We'll get that in there. There you go. Say that's good. We add just a little bit of water, just so you can mix it around, and then we stir it up. So I'm going to stir this up, and then I'll show you the next thing. Alright, so we got our protein powder mixed up in there. So good. Now I got Evo Greens. This is going to be chocolate flavored. This is super awesome. It has no sugar. It has only 30 calories. You get exactly everything you need right in here. So for those of you who are not excited to go eat some broccoli or asparagus or green beans, this is a really good product to use. I put 1 full scoop in the oats, and it's very good. So I've tried a lot of different products with just having greens and stuff like that in there. And normally you guys have to, I'm sure you know, hold your nose and just chug them. And so people will skip this part, but it's very important to have healthy digestion and just allow your body to function at its optimal best by getting the vegetables that you need and the greens that you need. Again, all the details count, whether it's big and whether it's small. And really, to get the big details, it starts by mastering and getting all the small details right, and then you get the big outcome. So anyways, use my code TREYQ10, Evo Greens. TREYQ10 will save you some money. Really good way to get greens in your diet. You can mix it in a protein drink. You can make it how you want it. I like to throw it in my oats. Again, as you can see, just a little bit of oats, but now it's adding volume to everything. And then at the end, we're gonna top it off with some blueberries. So I'll show you guys that in just a second. Here's the final product. We have our oats. We have our chocolate peanut butter protein powder from Evogen, code TREYQ10. They have different flavors out there, Fruity Pebbles, cereal, all of that stuff. We also have Evo chocolate greens here. Super awesome. Got some blueberries. This is the final product. I throw this in the fridge overnight so it sits, everything saturates, and it's super freaking good. One of my favorite meals of the day is my oats, blueberries, chocolate, and chocolate green powder. If you guys have any questions, let me know on any supplements I use. Things, especially if you're really busy, maybe always on the go, McDonald's, all that stuff's really convenient. There's a way to be able to eat really good food where it almost seems like you're cheating, but you're actually optimizing your health. You feel great. If you're overweight, you'll lose weight, you're going to gain muscle, and you're just going to perform all around better. So you don't have to be a bodybuilder to do the small things, guys. And if you're not in a prep, you actually would be able to get more volume. This stuff's fire. So check it out, guys. Thanks for tuning in. I hope you guys have a great day. I'm going to post a picture up of all of my meals in one. And let's go, baby. Let's go.